And Al Jazeera's Rageh joins me now live from a polling station in Giza. So tell me a little bit about where you are, Rawya. And 56% voted yes last week. In fact, 57% voted no in Cairo. But across the country, 56% voted yes. How did Egypt react to that?
Well, we're seeing a reasonable turnout in Giza so far and in other provinces that are voting today, Stephen. And turnout really is going to be the key thing to keep an eye on. And let me just give you an idea why. As you've mentioned, unofficial results point out that roughly 56% voted yes in the first round. It's indicative how the public opinion has been split right down the middle. And while some people say it shows a weakening of Islamic groups, perhaps growing anger and festering public anger against their policies versus a strengthening for the opposition, who appears for the first time to have succeeded in mobilizing people. Overall, the low turnout, the 30% turnout in the first round, was the key number, really. It's indicative, many people say, of just how both sides appear to have failed to galvanize the public and get them to vote in the first place, Stephen.
And that's dangerous, isn't it? Because if only a third of eligible voters turned out last time, you wonder how many will turn out this time, a week later. So how is the vote predicted to go this weekend?
Well, many observers seem to believe that in this round we're likely going to see another yes vote. That's because, as we're saying, 17 provinces are voting in this round, and the majority of these provinces are in rural areas. These rural areas are traditionally believed to be a good base for Islamic groups, specifically the Muslim Brotherhood, who for years really succeeded in setting up social welfare networks in these provinces for decades, despite Mubarak's oppression and his crackdown. So largely people believe that another we're going to see another yes in this round, but that's not to say that the opposition is giving up, specifically because of this province where I am, Giza province. This province has a decent share of voters this time around, 4 million voters. That's roughly 20% of eligible voters in this round. And this province has traditionally voted against Islamic groups in previous elections, Stephen.